already did that one.
All right, episode 5.
Wow.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to mix her up a little bit.
I don't know what's different.
Nothing really. We're road tripping. We're going to do a game of Would You Rather.
Sounds dangerous.
Just literally a bunch of random generated Would You Rather questions. So this could be interesting and fun. See what ChatGPT came up with. They're gonna be like all random, I think. I'm not gonna categorize them. I'm just gonna hop around. Okay?
Okie dokie.
That was really loud. That's probably gonna be really loud
I hope so.
in the
Try to wake
microphone.
everybody up.
Okay. I am gonna start. Are you ready?
Ready as can ever be.
All right. Would you rather have spaghetti for hair or maple syrup for sweat? Ooh, that's tough. I think I know my answer.
Probably the maple syrup for sweat.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, if I had spaghetti for hair, the thing is, I would be bald all the time because I would eat it, but I'm bald now, so I already know what that's like. So you have hair.
Yeah, but spaghetti for hair is a weird concept because, like, spaghetti breaks easy. Could I wear it in a ponytail?
Is it cooked spaghetti or uncooked spaghetti?
Oh, that's a good question too.
Just like straight up spaghetti noodles.
I wonder
Looking like
because
what's the guy from Hey Arnold?
Arnold.
The other guy. What's his name? Eugene?
I think so. I don't
The
even
black kid
remember.
that has the hair that's straight up?
Yeah, I forget
Yeah.
the characters' names besides Angelica. I think that's one of their names.
Angelica was from Rugrats, but
Oh shit. No, there was an Angelica on there, wasn't there?
no, there wasn't.
Oh. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it was Rugrats. But I'm wondering if the spaghetti for hair, like, if it's like not breakable spaghetti, you know?
Stronghold spaghetti.
Yeah, like,
Fortified spaghetti.
I mean, that would make a difference because I would do that. It would be hard
Thick spaghetti.
It would be like, yeah, what kind of noodles, you know? Like
Spaghetti
macaroni?
noodles. Spaghetti noodles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Macaroni
I don't
noodles, like that would be like you're looking like walking around with a short little Jerry curl
Like
going on.
like a perm, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say sweat or maple syrup for sweat, but that would be really tough. Like, could you imagine like being in a cut like you are right now, like I am right now, and
You
like
just constantly smell like pancakes all the time. That's awesome.
that'd be awful because I would want to like lick the sweat, and you can't.
Wow.
You can't have any additional like calories.
Would it be additional calories if you're sweating them out?
Could you imagine how sticky you'd be all the time?
I mean, I'm sticky all the time anyway. So
Like, I pit out a lot, so like I'd be
I
just.
don't know what that means, but
Yes, you do. You just like pit out, and I'm like constantly sweating maple syrup out of my armpits, and I'd be sticking together all the time.
I mean, it sounds like fun to me.
Okay, well we both agree on that. Yeah, so we're both sweating out maple syrup instead of spaghetti
I love
here.
to smell like pancakes and waffles all the time. Who cares about the stickiness?
Yeah, I think for me the question depends on like what the spaghetti hair is like, but since we don't know that information and we're just assuming that it's just like regular spaghetti, then I'm gonna have to go with the maple syrup for sweat. Okay. Let's flip around here. Let's go. Okay, would you rather have your Google search history made public or your group chat messages leaked? For me, mine's the Google search history for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I don't.
If me and my friends' text messages got out, I would be canceled so fast. I would
Me
literally
too.
be canceled so fast, and yeah, that just doesn't need to be a thing. I don't
Yeah,
search anything. People would more so just think I'm dumber than hell if my Google search history got out.
yeah. I don't feel like people Google search weird stuff anymore, right? Like back in like the early 2000s,
Oh no, I definitely still do, but
like what? What do you search on Google?
any medical condition ever.
All right, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but people would probably be like, "Is she okay?"
Does she actually have spaghetti for hair?
People would be really concerned about some of the things I search on my health, but besides that, I don't really give a shit about that.
Yeah, definitely group chat.
No, you mean Google.
Well, yeah,
Like you don't want
yeah.
your group
Hide
chat
the
getting
group
out.
chat. Make my Google search public.
Speaking of making things public, do you remember when like Snapchat best friends were like viewable?
Yeah, you can see who you Snapchatted the most.
Yeah, I kind of missed that feature.
Do you?
Yeah, it was fun looking at other people's best friends. Like, oh, why are you best friends with that person? It's only not fun if you're like friends with people you shouldn't be friends with, but I think it's fun.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people got outed that way.
Yeah,
That's probably why they took it down.
that's why it needs to be a thing again. We should be able to like pay for it or something. I don't know. I like to know that information. I don't use Snapchat, so I don't have any best friends right now. People would be like, "Is she okay?"
Ironically, that's where my group chat is with my friends that I don't want to leak. So,
Okay. Would you rather have to greet everyone you meet with a forehead kiss or a firm 2 minute handshake?
definitely 2 minute handshake.
2 minutes is so long,
Definitely
but
2 minute.
I would have to
hands.
say the same thing, but 2 minutes is so long.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
would feel like 20 minutes.
Some of these rank people have them sweaty ass foreheads.
Sweaty ass hands, too.
I'm okay with sweaty hands, but if I'm having to kiss a sweaty forehead, I don't want salty lips.
Or if you maple syrup lips.
I mean, if you combine the two, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely
no.
the forehead kiss.
Those are both so uncomfy for me, but I agree. I definitely would say 2 minute handshake because you can at least like talk for the 2 minutes, you know?
Yeah, you can't talk if you're giving somebody a forehead kiss.
Yeah, but it would be so quick, and it would just be like you'd get it out of the way.
So when I lived in Florida, all of the um, Latin American, are they considered Latin American individuals from like Puerto Rico, Brazil, Colombia?
They all do like the
They all
cheek
do the cheek
kisses.
kiss,
Yeah.
and I wasn't used to it. But every single one of them did the cheek kiss. And then I would catch myself automatically doing it whenever I ran into them, and it just like became
Like a thing.
a thing. Forehead kiss is a little different though. Is it
Ah.
just you giving the other person a forehead kiss?
It doesn't clarify. But yeah, that would just be weird. So
Yeah, the 2 minute handy is definitely the way to go.
I don't know if I like the way that you just said handy. I don't know that I want to call it a handy at all. Yikers. Okay, so we both agree on that too. Okay, cool. Let's look here. Would you rather only be able to walk backwards or only be able to whisper?
Whisper?
Yeah.
Whisper.
Yeah, I would have to agree too, but I'm not a quiet person. I don't know if I like
You'd be like the most.
is that like a setting that I can turn on? Because I wouldn't be able to like do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Well, yeah, if it's like automatically programmed into my system to like only whisper, then
You'd be the most
I'd do
suspenseful
that.
person ever. Like everything you would say would create suspense. But I guess walking backwards would also create suspense for everybody watching. But
It would create something. I couldn't walk back. You literally, yeah, no. I wouldn't be able to function walking backwards. I can barely function walking forwards. So,
I can barely walk.
only, literally. Yeah, for me, it's definitely the whisper, even though I hate being quiet. Would you rather permanently speak in rhymes or sing everything you say? I think I would sing everything I say. I
If
could
you
do that.
sing everything you say, like, do you automatically have a good singing voice? Because I don't. I don't have a good singing
I don't
voice.
think that gets to come with it. I think you
Then
just have to
definitely
own
the
it.
rhymes.
But like,
Talking like Dr. Seuss over here.
yeah, but you'd have to think so much about everything you say.
It's automatic though, right? You don't have to. It's programmed into your brain. Like you're automatically rhyming with everything you say, day by day.
All I know is that if I was surrounded by somebody that rhymed with everything they say, I'd lose my shit.
Whatever they were singing.
That's whatever. I feel like I already kind of do that sometimes.
You already sing.
Just like without even thinking about it, you know?
You've never done that ever.
You know, well,
It's
maybe
not
not
been a
around
thing.
you. What?
That's not been a thing.
Okay.
You know that there was I don't know if it was just one person, but there was a medical condition where the person was stuck singing everything they said. It was a real thing.
Oh, so that actually exists.
And yeah, they weren't doing it on purpose, but everything they said they sung.
Were they a good singer?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think I would rather sing. You'd rather rhyme? Okay.
Definitely.
Would you rather have fingers made out of hot dogs or toes that squeak like dog toys? Oh shit, that's hard.
Definitely the dog toys.
You don't want hot dog fingers?
Have you ever seen the? No, you've definitely never seen it.
How do you know?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
No.
So it's a movie about time travel and going into other dimensions. And what are the dimensions that they go into? Everybody has hot dog fingers.
And it doesn't work?
Well, it works for them because like that's what their dimension was created on. So like they were used to it, but
That'd be awful. But also, I couldn't do the squeaky toys, so I'm gonna do hot dog fingers on this one.
But you can't bend them. They're just like
I don't even care.
loose dogs just hanging off your knucks.
Don't even care. I could never walk around with squeaky dog toy feet. Oh my lord.
What are you gonna do with hot dog fingers?
I'd figure it out. Like you said, they figured it out.
Turn your hot dogs into brats. Right?
I don't even care. I like brats. Yeah, no, I could never do the squeakiness. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with the hot dog fingies.
Good luck with those things.
You're not living with me with squeaky dog toy.
You're not living with me with no hot dog fingers either.
Berkeley hates squeaky dog toys.
I hate hot dog fingers.
How do you know? Okay, let's look at. Would you rather have a rewind button for your life?
Have a what?
A rewind button for your life, but it works randomly, so like you don't like get to pick, I don't think. Or a pause button that only works for 10 seconds. I'm gonna say pause.
I would say rewind. I'd say rewind.
You don't get to pick.
Yeah, but still.
What if it rewinds you fucking face planting on cement?
You get to fix it.
Oh. What if it rewinds it to after it just happened?
And it already happened, so it doesn't matter.
But you still feel it.
Yeah, so what? You already know what it feels like.
That doesn't make it hurt less. That's interesting.
Yeah, but when in your life would you have needed a pause button?
Like if you're doing something really cool, like pause.
Yeah, but then everything freezes, so it doesn't matter.
But you get to like soak it in for a little bit longer. 10 more seconds.
Like, name one time you would do that.
Like when I won like a state championship, like, okay, cool. Soak that in for like 10 more seconds.
So you would pause, everything around you would pause.
Do I pause? I don't get it. That's kind of a weird concept, I guess.
You're like freezing time.
Or, let me think, there's speeding cameras here, by the way. You're going to. I'm trying to think of a time that, like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. I'm going to have to say pause, but you can do whatever you want. Okay. Oh, this one's hard. Would you rather never be able to sit again or never be able to lie down again?
Sit.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say the same thing.
Yeah. And whenever I want to sit, I just lie down.
What?
And whenever I would feel the urge to sit, I would just lie down.
Yeah, but I could sleep sitting up.
If I'm tired enough. You wouldn't be able to drive.
I wouldn't be able to.
How would you drive?
You wouldn't. So I'm gonna have to pick sit. Or like, I would rather never be able to lie down because my job requires me to sit.
But your clients require them to be lying down.
I'm not my clients.
Yeah, but you're not going to have a business if you don't have clients.
This doesn't refer to the world. It's just me.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have the job if you don't have the clients. That's what I'm saying. Like, your job requires you to sit, but the people you work on require them to lay.
Okay,
So
this
you can
is
sit, but
this
nobody's
has
going to be
nothing
laying
to do
there.
with anybody else. This is literally just me. The
Yeah, no,
world's
but
still functioning.
I'm
normal.
just saying, like, you brought up the point, like, your job requires you to
Also,
sit.
can you stop speeding through here? You're gonna give me a ticket. You're going way
saying,
over.
I'm just saying, you mentioned your job requires you to sit,
Yeah.
but it
so
doesn't matter if.
I would rather. So I'm sitting.
Yeah, but who are you working on?
The world still functions per normal. This is not. This is like.
Gotcha.
This is only you.
Gotcha.
This isn't. This has nothing to do with the world around me. I can sleep sitting up. Yeah, I don't need to lay down. Like you said, like I wouldn't be able to drive, so I'm not. And I would just get a really comfy recliner and sit in it to sleep.
That would work.
Are you still sticking with laying down?
Nope.
You're gonna trade too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather never lie down. Let's see here. Would you rather only be able to eat food that's room temperature or have to eat everything with a really tiny spoon? Spoon.
Yeah, that's easy. Spoon.
That is a really easy one. Would you rather drink ketchup like it's soda or brush your teeth with ranch dressing?
Well, we all know what you're going to answer.
Yeah, I'd for sure. I don't even really like ketchup, so I'm for sure doing ranch regardless. I'm brushing my teeth with ranch.
Nah, I'd have to go with ketchup.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder if this is just a one-time thing. It doesn't say for like ever. I wouldn't have teeth left if it was forever. But oh yeah, I would easily brush my teeth with ranch forever now at the expense of my teeth. Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather have pizza for eyelashes or marshmallows for ears?
Marshmallows for ears.
It's like every wrestler ever.
Definitely. Yeah.
Um,
Cauliflower ears.
yeah, I'm gonna
Pizza
have
for
to.
eyelashes, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
Some girls basically do have that.
Yeah, I saw one the other day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say marshmallows for ears too, even though can you still hear? Like, are we just assuming that they still function, but they just look like marshmallows?
Yeah, I mean, because even if they don't function, regardless, you're either going to be losing your hair or you're losing your sight. Because if you have pizza for eyelashes, like those bitches are going to be hanging down the whole time.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna be getting marinara sauce in your eyes.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do marshmallows for ears for sure. Um, okay, let me see here. Would you rather eat a burrito that screams every time you take a bite or eat a sandwich that fights back?
The burrito for sure.
A screaming burrito is crazy.
Why would I want a knuckle sandwich coming back at me?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't need to fight a sandwich. But I don't think I could eat a screaming burrito.
I'll fight a sandwich enough with this mustache and beard. So, screaming burrito it is.
It's hard.
Side note, that's a great name for a burrito shop.
A screaming burrito?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of freaking Sausage Party in my head. Like, that's all that I'm thinking of right now. I don't even know that I've really seen the whole movie, but that's all I'm picturing is like the food in Sausage Party. I'm gonna have to say Screaming Burrito too, even though I'm weirded out by that. I'm weirded out by both things. Would you rather have to loudly announce your thoughts or have subtitles constantly follow you around?
Subtitles.
I'm gonna have to go with subtitles as well. That's actually a no-brainer.
Yeah.
If people knew my thoughts, we'd be in trouble.
What are the subtitles? Like, what do they say?
Like, I think it's just like I think subtitles of what you're saying.
Just like captions?
Yeah. Or just like you're
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I would prefer that anyway, so I don't have to ask you what you're saying a million times.
yeah, that would be actually really nice. Yeah, I would choose that too. Why the hell would I want to loudly announce my thoughts? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That would be traumatizing. Okay, I think I need new ideas. Give me more ideas, ChatGPT. Here we go. Um, would you rather? That's dumb. That's so easy. This says, would you rather be stuck in a room with 1,000 angry bees for 10 minutes or in a room with one very polite bear for an hour? Like, why would I not want to be with a polite bear for an hour? You just snuggle a bear.
Yeah.
I would love to snuggle a bear for an hour. That is literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Unless the room's like really big. No, it still wouldn't even matter. Um,
I liked my one from earlier.
which one?
Would you rather have to fight a toddler-sized. Wait, how did it go?
A toddler.
One horse-sized toddler, or 100 toddler-sized horses.
I would do like small toddler, yeah. One.
Like 4 or 5-year-old.
I'd 100's a lot.
Yeah.
But that's a hard one. I might do just the really one big toddler.
Horse-sized toddler.
Yeah,
It's a big-ass toddler.
I know. But toddlers can't walk that well.
Yeah, but
So you could figure
they
it out.
They can get.
I think of a really big Berkeley, and she already beats the shit out of me.
I was
So
gonna say, yeah.
yeah, she
Swing some
is.
things around to fix you up. You're being launched into tomorrow, like.
Yeah, if she was a horse-sized toddler, I would be probably dead.
Probably.
She's brutal, man. She don't give two shits about nothing. But I couldn't find 100 of her either. Like, for sure. Maybe
Yeah, but there would be
Berkeley's not
horses.
your
There-
average toddler,
There would
but
be horses her size.
oh
So they're not
yeah.
as smart.
Oh, that does make a difference. Like horses don't even fight.
Yeah, but maybe
I could
they're
just
angry
like
horses.
punt them.
Maybe they're angry horses.
Yeah, but
Maybe
they're
it's
small enough.
A gang of horses.
Just walk around. Do I get a baseball bat? Does it say? Doesn't say. There's no rules. That's really hard, actually. What are you saying?
Horses. 100 horses.
You are?
Yeah, for sure.
Why are you saying for sure like that's easy?
Just punt them across the room.
Yeah, that is actually true. I would feel way better beating the shit out of some horses than a Berkeley. How do I beat the shit out of a toddler? Like, that's bad.
It's not your toddler.
Any toddler.
If a horse-sized toddler started beating the shit out of you, you wouldn't retaliate?
If it was like Chucky.
Chucky's a doll.
Yeah, but Chucky's living. Okay, you changed my mind. I think I am also going to say toddler-sized horses.
You just spray it back and
Because now
swing
I'm
your
just
foot.
going
You're
to...
kicking
I'm
10
just
of
going to literally start swinging my legs everywhere. Punting them like footballs. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good one. Would you rather wake up every day in a new random location or relive the same Monday forever? That's awful. That's an awful question.
Well, wake up in a random location how often?
Every single day.
Oh.
That would suck. But
Or
also,
relive the same Monday?
yeah, that would also suck.
I'd have to do the Monday thing.
Or wait, just on Mondays though.
Oh. Wake
Right?
up in a random location on Monday.
No. You're waking up in a random location every day. Or relive the same Monday forever. But it doesn't mean like reliving the same Monday every day or just reliving the same Monday every Monday.
Every Monday, I would think.
Well, then I would do that.
Yeah, definitely. If you wake up in a random location,
Every single day? That'd be
your entire life
impossible.
is just going to be trying to relocate yourself.
It would be cool, like, seeing all the things, but,
Yeah,
like,
but, like-
I ain't trying to wake up and freaking...
If you wake up in Australia tomorrow, you're going to spend the whole day trying to figure out where the fuck you are.
I just would sit still.
And then by the time you woke up the next day, you'd be in, like, China.
If I woke up in China, or if I woke up in a place I didn't want to be at, I'd just go back to bed.
Just wake up, open your
I'm
eyes,
like, wake
no.
up. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to be here. And then I go back to bed and then I wake up somewhere else again. Like, you could wake up somewhere else like 10 times a day.
Like when you hit the snooze on your phone, like you wake up and then you can go right back to sleep.
Yeah. That's funny. I would relive the same Monday forever,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
that's crazy town. Would you rather only be able to communicate via memes or only be able to communicate using emojis?
Memes.
Memes. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
way more fun. Way more dramatic too.
Yeah, and there's
And you can be way more creative with that.
there's endless possibilities with memes.
Yeah.
Emojis, you're stuck with what you have.
Yeah, like at least with memes you can get like words.
Yeah.
But you can't with emojis. Okay. Um Would you rather always smell faintly of fish or have your laugh sound like a goose honking?
Definitely the goose.
But it's faint.
But it's what?
It's faint. Like the smell is faint.
I would definitely just do goose.
I might do the fish and just wear a lot of perfume. If it's faint enough and I wear enough perfume, I feel like I can cancel it
Yeah,
out.
then you smell like fierce and fish. You smell like fierce fish.
That's fine. You want to sound like a goose every time you laugh?
How funny would that be?
Awful.
That'd be hilarious. Can't tell me that wouldn't be funny.
Oh, that'd be awful. Okay, so I'm going with fish on that one. I feel like we could do something about that, but the laugh you can't hide.
I wouldn't want to.
You just own it.
Yeah.
Would you rather be chased once a month by a slow but unstoppable sloth or have to fight a goose every morning at 7 a.m.? Sloth is my favorite animal, so I'm going to choose that.
Sloths are vicious.
Yeah, but they're slow as hell.
They can mess you up.
It's slow but unstoppable once a month. That's amazing. I'm choosing the sloth. You want to fight a goose?
No, I'd probably choose the sloth.
You'd blend in with the goose because you're laughing like one too. They'd be like, "He is me, I am him."
I'd love you.
You could just laugh and they'd be like, "Oh, we're friends." What did you choose?
Sloth.
You're choosing sloth too. Okay. Would you rather be able to talk to animals but they all hate you?
Definitely not that one.
Or understand babies but they constantly judge you? First off, they already fucking do that. Like, have you seen Berkeley's RBF? She's judging me 24/7. I would 1000% rather be able to understand babies.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, there's no doubt about that in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine talking to Fletcher and he's actually a dick? That would suck.
Yeah.
That would literally suck. Because he's like my favorite thing ever. No, he's not. He actually drives me crazy, but that's amazing. If animals hated me, that would be like literally the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I would be depressed my entire life.
Would you rather have sand in your shoes forever or popcorn kernels stuck in your teeth forever?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Both of those suck a-hole.
Probably sand in my shoes.
I'm gonna have to pick popcorn kernels.
It's too painful.
I'm wondering if it's not painful, if it's just there and annoying. But like, I work out too much and do too much on my feet to
I
have
guess I did
sand.
too much with my mouth.
I kind of was gonna ignore that, but then I didn't. Yeah, I'm going with kernels stuck in my teeth. In my teethers. You're sticking the sand in your shoes?
Sticking with the sandy shoes. Yep.
Sand in my boots. Okay.
We need like 2 or 3 more like really good ones.
2 or 3 really good ones?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Let's see here. This is kind of a long break. Let me ask it to give me more because I don't know if I like any of these. Okay, this isn't like great by any means. Would you rather smell like garlic for a year or only be able to wash your clothes in soda?
Oh man,
What the hell kind of question? I'm gonna go with garlic. That sounds awful, but I can't wash my clothes in soda. Are you joking?
I don't know if I could smell like garlic for a year.
I don't really know either.
I'd have to go with the soda.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with garlic, but that seems like I would. The only reason I'm saying that is because I know it's not a thing. That's a hard one. All right, let's do. How many more do we want to do? Like two?
Too, yeah.
Okay. Um, would you rather be haunted by a sarcastic ghost or followed by a drone that constantly live streams you with bad commentary?
I would say the ghost. That would be hilarious.
I think it'd be so funny if my life was just entirely bad commentary. Like a drone just making fun of everything I do. Like a movie. That'd be funny. But a sarcastic ghost would be hilarious. So I agree. I'm gonna say that one too. That's amazing. I love that. Okay. Um would you rather only be able to charge your phone by screaming at it or dancing aggressively? Could you imagine if your phone only charged if you were yelling at it? I would choose that. I like to dance though, but like, think about how good you'd be able to feel if you just had to scream. But like, if you're in public, you have to think like, if you had to charge your phone in public, are you rather screaming or dancing?
Oh,
Oh my god,
probably
that's
scream.
so hard.
I would say scream.
People just think you have Tourette's. It's fine. I'm gonna have to say scream too. That's hilarious. Okay. We're almost done. Let's just do like, oh, this one's a good one. It's really easy. I feel like it's easy for me, but would you rather know exactly when you're going to die or know everyone else's deepest secrets? I don't want to know when I'm going to die, so I would rather know everyone's secrets.
Hmm. Why don't you want to know when you're going to die?
Because I don't, because then you're just like waiting for it, you know? Like I would, and we don't know that anyways. Like I wouldn't want to know that information. I just want to live my life clueless. Ignorance is bliss. It's not going to affect the way I'm going to live my life. So, because I think you should always live like you're literally could die at any moment, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think I'd rather have ammo on everyone in the world.
You want to know everybody's darkest secrets
Oh, yeah.
so you can have blackmail on them.
Or just like sympathy. I'm not
Sure.
I'm not a a-hole. But if I need to be, I will be. I would rather know everyone's deepest, darkest secrets for sure. You want to know when you're gonna die?
No.
Okay.
No, I'd probably pick the secrets too.
Yeah, I think that's.
I already know when I'm going to die, so it's an irrelevant question.
Okay, let's see here. Some of these are really good, actually. Would you rather have to solve a riddle every time you leave a room, or fight a raccoon every time you open your fridge?
Oh, definitely the riddle, for sure. Raccoons are mean. How many times do you open the fridge?
A lot, but I could maybe fix that.
How could you fix that?
I don't know. Get everything out I need once a day. Pack a cooler. I could fight a raccoon once a day.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an idiot,
Is
so
it
it
the
would
same
take me
raccoon?
forever to leave any room.
Is it the same raccoon?
I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
do you learn its moves every day so you get better at beating it, or
maybe.
different raccoon, so different challenge every day?
It's probably a different raccoon because, yeah, you probably got to kill it, yeah? Like, that's how you win? Or just until it runs away?
Fight to the death with a raccoon?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's that. I'm gonna say fight a raccoon because I could never solve a riddle.
Ever?
Do I get to phone a friend? So many variables.
That's every room?
Every single room, yeah. Like literally think about just going from the kitchen to the living room to the living room to the hallway to the hallway to the bedroom to the bedroom. You know how many riddles you're solving?
Yeah, what if you have to pee really bad?
Oh, yeah, me every 5 seconds. I'm fighting a raccoon for sure.
Your ability to pee in a toilet is determined by your IQ.
Yeah, which is not good for me. You're still doing riddles? That's crazy town.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at riddles.
Okay. All right. Is that it? Or do you want to do another one?
One last banger. Ask it for the most intense, ridiculous, would you rather question.
Give me the most intense. What was the second word you used?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Do you know how to spell that?
Oh, no, it spells it for me. Would you rather question? All right. It goes, all right, let's go out with a bang. Here's a truly chaotic, absolutely unhinged would you rather to end your set with maximum confusion, debate, and possibly tears of laughter. All right, this ought to be good. All right, would you rather fight a 12-foot tall goose wearing AirPods and fueled by blind rage every morning at sunrise? Or once a year, completely at random, be teleported into a live Broadway musical where you have to perform as the lead with no script, no rehearsal, and the audience is your ex's boss and a panel of judgmental toddlers. What kind of question? Okay, that's amazing. That's funny. I'm sweating. Why is my heat on? Okay. Goddamn. I'm gonna do a 12-foot tall.
I was gonna say, I think the goose is the way to go. Also,
Oh
do
God.
geese have ears?
I don't even know, but it's wearing AirPods with blind rage. Oh, frick, though. That's every morning.
Every morning?
Yeah.
At Sunrise?
Yeah,
Or once a year you're in
at Broadway. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta change to Broadway.
Oh my God, that'd be awful though. But it's at random.
Yeah, but how many Broadway shows are there? You could just spend time studying the Broadways and then.
Yeah, I have to do once a year Broadway
Yeah.
too.
12-foot goose.
12-foot goose every morning. Oh, like Raging Goose.
Where are they building all these geese at?
That's besides the point. It's probably the same goose because you ain't winning. How long do you have to fight it?
I don't know. To the death.
There's no way you'd die first morning. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
All right, that was a banger.
that was a banger.
I like
a good one, yeah.
I like those ones. Okay. Well, you guys, how long was that? I can't see because you're screaming.
46 minutes.
That was 46 minutes of Would You Rather? Damn.
Yeah.
That was a good distraction. I'm hungry as hell. All right, you guys. That was a fun episode. I like that.
Yeah, that was fun. Let us know if you want us to do that again, because we would probably do that.
Oh, that was really funny. The last one was funny.
But thanks for watching.
Thanks for coming back.
And if you haven't yet, subscribe, like, comment.
I don't know if it's up.
It's still down there.
Yeah.
Do all the things. And yeah.
Stay tuned for next week's episode. Comment some things you guys want to hear us talk about so we can do more fun things.
And
Like-
your show's coming up too, so we'll be documenting that. That'll be an episode.
Yeah, we'll do an episode of my show. That'll be really fun. I'm excited to document that. I don't know, like workout videos, day in the life videos. Tell us what you guys want to see.